So near the end of last year, I made a video talking about my Thomas AU thing I was trying to put together. It's something quite a few people have done now, AUs, headcanons, whatever the fuck you want to call them. It wasn't a very original video. Well, the format of it I think was more original than this one, but I mean, the actual stuff I'd come up with wasn't all that original. So with that, here are 8 random things that are just baselines for how things work now, because that video is severely outdated. Number 1. Something that's stupid in the original series and the books is the fact that some stuff have faces and some stuff just doesn't. Like, how the hell does that work? What dictates what comes to life? So in this universe, yes, your car is alive. It is all alive. I have no idea where we draw the line. Are shopping trolleys alive? Probably not, but everything that, significant enough is alive and has always been alive. Number 2, Donald is green. Basically, Duck and Donald worked the Little Western branch before it was called the Little Western, and then Oliver came along and that nickname got given, so Donald went screw it, and he got painted green to match the other two. He joined in on the joke, I guess. Before this, Donald and Douglas were both blue. Douglas is still blue, but Donald is now green. And the Little Western engines were all green until Ryan came along and messed everything up by being purple. Number 3. Keeping with the colour swaps, Bill and Ben are both black. Basically, that landslide that happened in Season 3 is what made them have to go to the quarry, where we see them working with Mavis in, the later seasons. With that, Bill and Ben had to be given side plates and painted to match Mavis. So they're black and they got side plates. Good on them. Because otherwise the policeman will get angry. While they were away, Timothy and Marion came in to clear the rocks during this time. Number 4. The gauging on many characters in the show is incorrect. I think a good example of this is Hero in the show is standard gauge when the actual engine basis is narrow gauge. Because of this, everyone who's meant to be narrow gauge or whatever, they are narrow gauge. So Hero is still on Sodor, but he's on the Ulstead Railway, and yeah, he's at the castle, he's with Millie and whatnot, and he's narrow gauge. Number 5. Upon arriving on Sodor, James would be painted blue. I mean, he arrived black, he got painted blue, and then a month later he had his crash, and now he's red. I guess he just really hated being blue or something, because he is disgusted by the thought of going back. Number 6. An E2 numbered 100 would arrive early on to help build the railway, we all know this. But this train would be in a terrible wreck. He died. I don't know, maybe he fell off a viaduct or something. So with that, number 105 of the E2s was brought in instead, where because of how small their yards were, he was scaled down a bit. They rebuilt a bit, made him shorter tanks, and this is how we have Thomas still being an E2 but shrunk. I have never hated the idea of him being an E2, but yeah, the sizing is a little bad. Number 7. Morgan's mine is actually still in operation, and was revived along with the town. The mine never dried up, I guess they just all abandoned it for whatever reason. It has its own little narrow gauge line and a shunter. It's a little diesel called Luna. This image you're seeing is just a temporary picture for her. She doesn't actually look like this. And she has a little shed next to the shed that Flora and Stanley sleep in. And to finish us off with number 8, part of the deal made with the whole Northwestern splitting from British Railways over the whole diesel stuff was that 4 steam engines would be joint owned. This was just to keep them all in everyone's good books and all be fine. They wanted 4 engines that had actually been on Soda before and had experience, so they ended up being 98462, whose name and whatnot I'm still trying to figure out. Gregory, who is the name I'm currently giving to the Big City engine, along with Ginty and Pug. So 2 tenders, 2 tanks. So yeah, these 4 are all just chilling in Barrow and can be used by anyone. With that, this is the last video before I run off to college. Literally, I'm editing this, eating, and then running off to catch a bus. If I'm late, then Bertie will leave me behind. Anyhow, that leaves us a little update. Obviously, I'm no longer off for summer, so fuck knows how well this will affect videos. The shorts will be fine. I can make the shorts in literal seconds. Well, not seconds. They take like 5 minutes or something. But, everything else, I make my stuff quickly, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. I don't think it will really affect anything. I mean, I can hope. What should be concerned is I'm gonna attempt to get a job this year. I need money, so we'll see how that ends up working out for me, won't we? So, yeah, that's about the update. I hope you liked this video. If it does well, I'll do a sequel or something. I don't know. Yeah, remember to eat cheese.